You're hearing The Paul W. Smith Show. News Talk 760 WJR.
Well, I have an old pal in the studio. People have no idea how long we've had a friendship. It goes back
30 years.
30 years plus.
Yes. Yeah.
30 years plus. We worked together. You were kind enough to hire me as a spokesperson in a previous job or two.
Yes.
And I appreciate that.
Two of them, Medical College of Ohio and the University of Toledo.
Right, you are. And that's Larry Burns, who, the funny thing is, he's always been from here.
Exactly.
Grosse Pointe area.
Grosse Pointe.
Which is where you and Miss Judy now are.
We live in Grosse Pointe Park. We
back
love it.
Again.
Back where I started. Grew up on Berkshire, now in Balfour.
Beautiful. Well, it's good to have you here. We've shared you with a lot of other people, but what Larry is doing now is president and CEO of the Children's Foundation. And they have been doing such incredible work in and around the Detroit area. And some time ago, Larry and I talked, and I realized I could really benefit from his expertise and his team in helping me with the Paul W. Smith Golf Classic to benefit to children's charities. And then I've realized, now, come to this point, you have, last I heard, 77 partners.
77 and growing. We started 3 years ago with 4.
Wow.
So thanks to great support of our donors, the Board of Trustees, and our partners, we like to say we're on the move with these 77 partners. And we have a new spring grant cycle coming up in May, so we're going to be adding to those as well.
So what does it mean to be a partner?
That's a great question. It primarily means that we, the foundation, Children's Foundation, selects a program at a nonprofit like PAL, like Variety, like the Children's Center.
Our charities.
Yes, our collective charities. And we support a program in one of our 5 focus areas, which might be mental health, might be abuse and neglect, it might be nutrition and wellness, or it could be some research projects. So in some cases, we raise money together. That's the case at Beaumont Health. We raise money for a psychologist in River Rouge. But for the most part, we grant money to these programs.
And you've expanded from when you were specifically the Children's Hospital, and we've moved beyond that to help many, many more people, as well as still helping.
Yes, Children's Hospital of Michigan is still a great partner. We support most of the clinical research being conducted there through one of our major grants. It's the largest grant we make each year to Children's Hospital, to what they call the Children's Research Center of Michigan.
And we're getting ready to help again, and you're helping Detroit PAL, the Children's Center, Detroit Variety, and the Children's Foundation, you've been involved with all of them anyway, with the foundation, as we're getting ready for the 2020 Paul W. Smith Golf Classic, Monday, August 3rd, at the beautiful Detroit Golf Club.
Absolutely, and I just recently saw pictures of some of their renovations, so those will be complete by August 3rd, and so we're extremely excited. But I'm even more excited, Paul, to come today and to announce to your listeners that we are creating a year-round initiative for the Paul W. Smith Charities, which is going to be called Paul W.'s Caring for Kids Club. We're going to formally announce that at your great St. Patrick's Day party next week. Mm-hmm. And this will allow people that maybe don't want to be involved in a golf outing or have other things, or just want to make a gift throughout the year to support these through the Children's Foundation. And all of the funds go toward your Paul W. Smith charities, which you mentioned right now are 4 of them.
Which indicates, when you say that, right now there are 4 of them, that we can expand that. And if we start to bring in enough money, and we brought in, in the last few years, an average of $500,000, which is pretty spectacular for a golf outing. I've come to learn.
It is.
I've come to learn that, and those are net dollars. I only talk in net dollars.
Those are net dollars. Each one of the 4 charities received a check for well over $100,000 from the 2019 outing. We're starting, so if people are out there and they want to get involved, you do most of the heavy lifting of the sponsorships, but we're ready to roll. And if somebody wants to go to the paulwsmithgolf.org website.
Actually, on this it says paulwsmithgolf.com. Is that right, Ann? .com? I think it is.
.com, okay.
Yeah.
And so they can also go to the Children's Foundation website as well. But the Paul's Caring for Kids Club is going to be exciting. We're going to have year-round activities. We're going to engage different groups, all for the purpose of supporting these charities that you and Kim love so very much.
Well, we really appreciate you getting us organized. First of all, Larry, you're so good at that. And to be able to offer people an opportunity who don't necessarily want to play golf. Actually, there are even companies now that have rules where they don't get involved in golf tournaments.
Right.
Because there are so many of them.
Right.
So this is an opportunity with Paul W.'s Caring for Kids Club to donate without having to come and play golf or being involved in a golf tournament and being able to do it year-round.
Absolutely. And as I said, we're going to have different direct mail campaigns. We're going to communicate with all of not only the golf outing donors, but the kids club donors on what the 4 charities are doing to make sure they understand the impact they're having, not only at 1, not at 2, not at 3, but at 4 different nonprofits. And so that's the power of this effort that you have led for 17 years.
PaulWSmithGolf.com. The Golf Classic coming up Monday, August 3rd. You can go online now and help out these charities, Detroit PAL, the Children's Center, Detroit Variety, and the Children's Foundation. Larry Burns, how's your radio show going?
Radio show is great. Caring for Kids, the 4th Tuesday of each month.
Very good. This guy's a natural. All right. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
Larry Burns here at WJR, President and CEO of the Children's Foundation, helping us out and 76 other partners. Matter of fact, it is 8:43.